We have Australia's largest range of tyre brands and sizes. Find a cheaper identical tyre locally stocked and we'll beat it. At Bob Jane T-Marts, we'll look after you.
Round 4 NPL action brings us out here to Broadmeadows Valley Park as South Melbourne look to go into the history books for their best start to a season since the early 1960s. However, it'll never be easy against a side like Hume City, will it, John?
Of course not, David. Hume are a tough side. They always play well against South here at Broadmeadows Valley Park, the refurbished Broadmeadows Valley Park, I may add, David. They've had an indifferent start to 2014, but we'll look to make things right here against South Melbourne. We saw an earlier shot of Brad Norton. He's making his 50th league appearance for the club today.
Epifano, Jamie Reid trying to be clever there, and a bit of a mix-up. Oldfield hasn't taken it cleanly. Chance Theodore can't get it, and it's cleared away. Well, geez, that was a bit of a shaky start there by Hume. The announcer hasn't even finished going through the team sheet. Eager plays it forward. Reid and Lujic, Epifano, he's been lively. Epifano on the left foot. Oldfield gets across and tips it. I think he was intending the cross. He nearly reached Lujic in the end, forcing a save from the keeper.
Good save by Oldfield, a save that he needed to make because as we see Epifano breaking down the left side and firing across a very good cross. Lujic not able to make up the ground to meet that cross, and Oldfield taking no chances, palms it away to safety.
A chance here for Tseski or Cardozo. It's going to be Cardozo on the left. The shot off the post away. Eager gets it clear. That was just inches in that one, John.
A dummy run there by Clement Tseski, a former South player, and Richie Cardozo. That's a perfect free kick, well, almost a perfect free kick, David. Beats Saldaris. I don't think he got a touch to it, but not the inside of the post, and it bounces away to safety, as we see here from behind the goals. Well, perhaps Jason Saldaris did get a small touch to that. I'm not sure, David, but regardless, the ball is out to safety for South.
A chance again. Cardozo on the left, his shot is dipping late, but not quite enough there to get past Saldaris. Another good chance there for Hume.
Another good chance, another good free kick from Richie Cardozo. This time he couldn't keep his shot down over the wall, and it's gone over Saldaris' crossbar and out to safety.
Well, Hume have just gotten on top in the last few minutes, and they're showing a bit here as Reshepi makes a run forward. He plays into Tseski, who gets past Eager. Out comes Saldaris strongly and claims that one from the feet of the former South man. Good work there by the South custodian. Well, they'll look to try and get their runners going. They've done it pretty well today, and there's another good chance here. It's Cardozo in this time. He's got Marinos in the middle, but he doesn't use him. Marinos is looking pretty disappointed with Cardozo there, John.
And well, it would be, David, because as we see here, a nice ball over the top catches the South defence napping, and Cardozo goes for a shot which he can't quite get a hold on. And he had Nick Marinos waiting there in the middle for a tap in. South escaped there.
Well, first good chance of the second half. Bradley Norton plays that one in short. Lujic gets the boot, but can't quite get it on target. Oldfield at full stretch. Probably had it covered anyway. South with the first real chance of the second half.
Yes, a good chance here for Lujic. A difficult one. He meets Brad Norton's corner at the near post, and he gets a foot to it, but it doesn't get past Oldfield's near post, and it goes out for safety.
Once again, Bradley Norton plays this one in high. Bob down. Charging in is Jawadi, and his right foot doesn't quite get the sweet connection he would have hoped for that time, Mickey Jawadi. James Musa gets moving. The big centre back got a bit of pace on him too. Good for his size. He plays it back. Having a look there is Norton. Back to Musa. Now Reid in some heavy traffic uses Theodore. Here comes Musa again. He's done nicely here. James Musa. He's got Holmes and Epifano. Epifano with the shot across the body. It's gone in. South Melbourne have the lead. A wonderful move. Some great passing. James Musa, the big centre half, got into the box. And Nick Epifano, lovely finish across the body of Oldfield. South deserved their lead after that move.
Fantastic move, David. Probably one of the goals of the season the South has scored as a team, as we see some great work down the side there from Jamie Reid and Matty Theodore, sending the centre half loose there in James Musa. He cuts it back to Nick Epifano, the incoming Nick Epifano at the edge of the box, and he fires a left-footed shot past Oldfield and into the far corner for his first goal for 2014. As we see here, nice cutback by Musa, finds Epifano. His shot goes between two Hume defenders there and Oldfield into the far post. Fantastic goal there. 1-0 to South Melbourne here at Broadmeadows Valley Park.
Well, the players like that one. They're excited. The deadlock is broken. Now Lujic. using Tyson Holmes. He's got a man on the right. He goes left instead. Now what have they got? Bradley Norton puts it across, headed up. Chance, Epifano, Reed, good save, Oldfield. Nice move again. Epifano teed up Reed beautifully. The header was pretty good, but in the end, Oldfield equal to it, John.
Yeah, another good opportunity for South as we see Epifano getting the header across there for Jamie Reed. He didn't do much wrong there, Jamie Reed, but Oldfield positioned himself very well, gets a strong left hand to it and tips it over the bar for a corner. That's a very good save by the goalkeeper.
Once again, Bradley Norton from this corner. Puts that one in high. Eager. Well, he had a chance there from their header. He looks disappointed with that. Probably could have done a bit better with it. Nice move all the same. Well, they put him under pressure here, and all of a sudden the intensity's really lifted from South. Reshepi goes back to Oldfield. Oh, he's shanked that one straight into Jamie Reed. Chance for Theodore. Plays in Epifano. Epifano looks for the turn. The right foot, the shot just wide. Well, South Melbourne's pressure nearly paid off for a second goal there. They're really putting the screws to Hume in this game. And they need to find something here. Hume is their first decent attack forward for a while. And they've got something. They've got a chance here. They've gotten around Musa. The shot. Was that a handball? There are shouts for it. Perry Muir wants nothing of it, and South Melbourne will get it away. Michael Eager going to ground. What did you see here, John?
It's a substitute, David Bonney, that has a shot here, David, and it's hit Michael Eager on the foot first before going into his armpit. I don't think that should be given as a handball. Perry Muir waves the claims away, and Hume denied a penalty here at Broadmeadows.
Jawadi, he's done quite nicely there, and it's opened up a little bit here for Epifano again. Beg your pardon, it's Jamie Reed, and he's got Epifano running for him. Reed doing well, using his size. Now a great chance for Epifano. Right foot, Epifano, that's number 2. Wonderful move. It started with Jamie Reed with a great run. He gave the ball across Nick Epifano for his second goal. South doubled their advantage, and they've taken a huge leap towards securing 3 points here, John.
Another fantastic goal here, David, as we look at the replay. And this all comes down to Jamie Reed picking up the ball in midfield and going on a run, using his strength there to hold off several Hume players before laying a ball across to Nick Epifano. Look how much space he has. He has time just to set himself up before rolling the ball past Chris Oldfield and into the bottom corner. Rolling it across is probably the best description there, David, because of the amount of time he had. As we see here, had all the time in the world just to pick his spot and then just pass it into that bottom corner, and it doubles South's advantage here. 2-0, and we're looking quite comfortable now.
And the South boys, they'll be very satisfied with that one. That really is a huge step towards taking the points here today. They look very pleased with themselves. Norton, Epifano, well, he's had a real day out. Now he uses Jamie Reed, who's been pretty good himself. And they're sharing it around. Holmes, Epifano, nice turn. They're doing really well in heavy traffic here. He's got Theodore if he wants him. Plays a cross in instead. Oh dear, it's gone missing. Oh, the keeper's come out. The shot comes in from Lujic. It's 3-0. Oh dear, a disaster at the back for Oldfield in goals. Doesn't Lujic look excited? And just look at the players get around him now and the fans. Geez, that is a huge goal for South Melbourne. They're excited, fans and players alike celebrating, and really in the end the goal just from pressure, John.
Indeed, David, and South have scored their third goal for the afternoon, but really it's some shocking Hume defending here. Oldfield comes out for Epifano's cross, completely misjudges that. Izzy Erdogan hits his chest, I think. Reshepi and Erdogan getting in the way, and in the end, Lujic does well just to sidestep and roll the ball into the bottom corner past Erdogan there on the line. As we see, completely misjudged that. Did the custodian. The ball falls to Lujic. He has time just to pick his spot and then just place the ball into the corner. It's 3-0 to South, and I think that's it for the afternoon, David.
Well, the fans and players alike love that one. A great moment there, and I think this 4 wins in a row is coming up for the cards now for South Melbourne. And Nick Epifano taking a well-deserved rest here after his wonderful start to this game. On comes Lee Monopoulos. Marler can take it back. Was that a handball? No, says the referee. Plays on. Tyson Holmes trying to get it back off Richie Cardozo here. Tyson Holmes still tracking Cardozo, and he's won it there nicely. And oh dear me, that was a vicious kick there from Cardozo. Tyson Holmes is not happy, nor is Michael Eager, and now they've come in to remonstrate. Well, this could blow up here if they're not careful. There are arms being thrown. Michael Eager putting his hands up now. Hopefully cooler heads will prevail here, John.
Well, initially the free kick should have been given to South for a handball on Jose Guerrero there, but The referee not awarding that, and Tyson Holmes winning the ball back before being chopped there by Cardozo. He's very lucky there, as we said, the yellow card being brandished. He's lucky not to be sent off there, because that was a vicious kick out of Tyson Holmes.
Ball played long there, and Reid jostling for it. Theodore can't take it away either. They're fired up here, the Hume players. They might be looking for a consolation goal if they can bring something in from the right-hand side. Ball played in. Saldaris doesn't glove it cleanly there, and in the end, Timmy Marler puts it out for a corner. A bit of a shaky moment there at the back for South.
It's the Hume captain here, Nick Hegarty, cutting in and firing across with his left foot, his preferred left foot. Jason Saldaris wasn't quite convincing there, but he does enough to palm the ball away.
Well, a well-earned rest there for Matthew Theodore, and on comes young Cobby Boaheen for a run. And Icky Jawadi taking a spell. On comes Andrew Mullett to give him a rest. And they've got numbers streaming forward here. Boaheen, he's got fresh legs. And they're still fighting for it. Monopolis has had a great start to the season. Finds Andrew Mullett. He can put the cross in here. Across the face, Boaheen keeps his feet. Handball not called. The shot deflected there. Tried to sneak one in at the near post, and they'll win a late corner here, South Melbourne. And Boaheen and Lujic linking up for that one. Now can Jamie Reid make something of it? Not like that. The ball cleared away, and that'll be all she wrote. South Melbourne get the perfect start to the season. 4 straight wins, 12 points out of 12, John Caro. And after what was a pretty tight first half, the fans and the coach alike would have to be pretty happy with that second period.
Very much so, David. It was a rather dull first half in this match, but South sprung to life in the second half, largely thanks to Nick Epifano and also Jamie Reid with some tough work there and some good finishing. Milos Lujic also chiming in with a goal at the end. As we look at the stats, South ahead in terms of shots on target, and Hume turning the ball over more than South. And I think on the balance of play, South deserved to win the game, and 4 wins from 4. You can't ask for more at the start of the season.
What can I say about that? 4 wins from 4 starts this season.
Yes, it's been a great start. You know, with 3 from 3 and coming today, and we knew it'd be tough. They've got a great new facility here, and they've been unlucky by all accounts. So to come here and get a 3-0 win, clean sheet, it's great to come away with 4 from 4. You know, as a team, we spoke about it too, and so look, we're always going to score goals. We've got plenty of attacking boys there, but really, if we're going to do well this season, we need to keep clean sheets. And for us, you know, it's what we live and breathe by. Us defensive boys, so it's good to rack one up today.
You were looking pretty fired up in the last few minutes there. Tyson Holmes got taken down. It was good to see you running in and flying the flag for the boys. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, we spent a bit of time together now. We were new at the start of the season, but we're all together, and you know, it's something we'll go by the rest of the season. Is if one's in, we're all in, and you know, it'll count towards the end of the season. I got James Musa here with me. We signed you as a centre back, but that first goal, you looked like you could have played as a wingman. You got quite a bit of skill, don't you?
Yeah, well, we had that practice game on Wednesday against Dandenong, and I was playing left back, so I think it helped me out a bit. So it doesn't matter how we score goals if everyone chips in and can help out in the way to score goals. You know, whether you're scoring them, making a tackle, and we score from it, you know, everything counts.
As good as that is, it must have been great to keep them scoreless.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, we were disappointed last week after conceding 3, and then obviously against Port Melbourne we conceded 2 as well. So I think, you know, Chris is always reiterating that we need to keep clean sheets to win the league, and I think the boys did well. You know, we were putting our bodies on the line, and I think, you know, me and Ego, we're buzzing when we get a clean sheet.
The boys look pretty excited after that third goal. Are you guys really gelling as a group now? You're really happy to be playing with each other?
Yeah, the team spirit in the change rooms is awesome. I mean, we're all there or thereabouts the same age. We're all like young 20s, so I mean, everyone in the change room gets on. We're good mates on and off the park as well, which is good. So, I mean, as you can see, we're all together. We all play together. We're going to lose together. We're going to win together. And I think when we score goals, we celebrate together. So it's good.
Going in at half-time, it was a pretty tight game. Nothing particularly inspiring. Was there anything particularly that Chris Taylor said? Because you guys came out as a group pretty well in the second half.
No, he said it was going to be a hard game. Had to grind it out. Just be patient and wait for the right moment to attack. We broke them down in the second half and scored a couple of goals, so it was good.
It's not your first, obviously, scoring game for South Melbourne. You've had a few before, but you probably showed your most versatility today. A couple of goals and assists. You look dangerous on both sides of the park, so it must be really pleasing for you.
Yeah, it's always good to get 2 goals, but as long as we get the 3 points and stay on top of the ladder, that's all that matters. All's going good at the moment. Hopefully it doesn't break down, but if we keep training the way we are, then it should go up.
I don't want to make too much of a big deal out of it, but the historians at the club are talking at the moment. We believe this is our best league start ever. Possibly there was one in 1960, but certainly this is a record for South Melbourne. Congratulations, and you must be pretty proud of that.
Oh, please, but you know, it's not really a milestone that you hang your hat on at the end of the year. I'd be happy to break records at the end of the season, not at the start. So yeah, still got a long way to go, but still pleasing.
Was there something particular you said at half-time? Because the second half was very different, from both sides, and it seemed that we just, after a very tight first half, we really stepped it up in the second.
No, just the way that the Premier League is at times, it's going to always be a tight game, and other sides come out and they want to get in your face a little bit and make it very hard for you. We have to grind out results sometimes, and that was the pleasing thing, that we weren't giving away silly mistakes, created a few chances, but it was quite a tight game. But we know that the more the game goes on, the more the game's going to open up, and that's when we come to the fore, and we did in the second half today, and probably could have had a few more. But yeah, probably the way that I expected the game to go, but probably not as big a scoreline.
Quick turnaround time before Thursday night's first home game. Is that something that concerns you at all, or are you confident the boys will be ready for that?
Well, I mean, every game's going to be tough. I mean, it's a cup final for us every single game now. We're the team that everyone wants to beat, and especially on our own turf. But we also want to make a stamp of approval out on our ground and play, and make that a fortress for us as well. So it's big for us to refocus on the next game and go 5 straight if we can. But we also respect the fact that Ballarat have got some decent players, and it's going to be a hard game as well.